I gotta find my balance. It's like the triple kingpin effect. How would you like to learn how to ollie a longboard? Yeah? Alright, so the longboard ollie's very different from the skateboard ollie. With the skateboard ollie, you're relying on the tail snap against the ground to generate that like pop, and then you roll your front foot for lift. It's more about just snapping that tail. So a longboard ollie on a skateboard without letting that tail snap would look something like this. See how I never snap the tail against the ground. It gets about halfway down, and then that's when you roll back, roll your front foot forward at the same time, and that's what gives it lift motion. Longboards generally have shorter tails, don't really snap against the ground, so you kind of have to manufacture an ollie by pushing down with your back foot, but also pushing back. And while you're pushing down and back, that's when you drag your front foot forward, creating that ollie-like motion. Feels a lot different than like a street deck. Street decks are a lot easier to ollie because the tail snaps against the ground. With these, you really have to work it because the board's heavier, the tail doesn't snap, and especially with the real short tails, it's really difficult to get that ollie. So try pushing it down and back while sliding and rolling your front foot forward at the same time, kind of like down, back, and then by using this method of ollieing a longboard, you can use something so small as like the nose of a fat tail to generate an ollie, just by pushing it down and back, and that's what lets you roll your front foot forward. If I was to let this snap against the ground, I'd have to get this high before actually getting it to plane out, which is just impossible. Can we film some more skating now, please? Your back foot's gonna go, but kind of in like an angle motion.